Hi girlies, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new upcoming farming sim, Fae Farm, and I'm going to give you my pros and cons because I have been playing it for the past week or so. Thanks to Fae Farm and Keymailer for letting me have early access. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video and let me know your thoughts. Starting with the customization, I was really impressed with the wide coverage of diversity. While there only is 4 body types, I feel they make up for it in other realms of the character customization with the hair and the hijabs and amount of skin colors, eye colors, hair colors. They really do it all, and I was very pleased with how the customization goes. And when it comes to outfits, that's something you kind of encounter later in the game. You kind of start with an outfit, and then there's plenty of things to craft and purchase from other people. And overall, I loved it. I would love to see them add more hairstyles and maybe even more body types. But that's something they could definitely add. And I think for the first launch of the game, I think it's really well done. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the customization and if there's something you think they should add, because obviously maybe I'm not thinking of everything. They really gave us a great base, especially with all the facial hairs and the face markings. The face markings cover a bit more of a diverse section with the customization allowing freckles, vitiligo, face paint, and like little stars and moons. And I think that really adds specifics to the character. And of course, pronouns, which we love. Moving on, I did throw a little bit of a sneak peek of the wings here just to give people a preview. So skip a little bit ahead if you don't want to see all of them. But next, my next pro is the kind of open world and how beautiful and advanced the world was. I was really surprised and taken aback by how developed everything was. You can tell that they really thought about the details and what they wanted to do with the trees and the water. And I love that there's kind of like no limits. You can really jump anywhere and go anywhere in the game and jump over houses. And I just think it's really well thought out. Not to mention, every area feels new and exciting from the last, and I was really impressed with that. The art style of the game feels very true to itself, with taking inspiration from maybe things before us. When I started streaming the game, it reminded me a lot of my Sims and a bit of Animal Crossing with the style. And of course, I think you can compare it to things, but I do think it is going to stand on its own as its own game. It has a lot of uniqueness and quality that gives it just this really fresh charm of a farming sim. My next pro is the focus and really advanced systems when it comes to fishing, crafting, bug catching, and the tools. I really think they spent a lot of time with this system and making sure there was fun skill trees and leveling up all the things that you're using, as well as crafting and furniture and clothing. It does feel like they really want you to spend a lot of time more on this than more of the combat, which plays into one of my cons later, but we'll get to that. But yeah, I love how detailed and how many things you can make and really like everything there is to do, and you unlock more things as you go with recipes around the world. One thing I want to mention is that this game has an internal clock with 4 seasons and 28 days in each season. And I really like this. I feel like there's a lot to do. There's even little festivals, as you see here. I do have some complaints with the festivals, but I do love the little shops, and everything is so unique, and there's specific things that you can get during each season. Moving on, my next pro is the multiplayer function. I'm really glad this game has multiplayer on its release. I played a little bit with my friend who also got a key, and we were able to go to the festival together, and we were able to just do kind of basically everything. We tested a couple things to see if there was any limits, but so far you can do everything with your friend, and they can join your world at any time. My next pro is actually the soundtrack, so I'm going to have you guys listen right now, but I love all the instrumentals with it. My first con for the game has to be the dialogue. A lot of it felt pretty repetitive if there wasn't like a quest or something new with the character, and I just wish they would say more unique and different phrases to really add more of a character building development with it. As well as some of the NPCs in the game, including shop owners, don't really have a lot of dialogue outside of just being a shop owner, and I would love to see them get more development. That being said, I do love the relationship aspect of this game. The dates are really cute, and you do get to learn a lot more about these characters. I really like Argyle. He loves frogs, and I love frogs. But I could still see them even taking this a bit further. I haven't married anyone in the game, but I do think the gifting system needs a change. The like system is a little weird sometimes, but overall, I really like it. My next con is the combat system. I didn't expect anything crazy, and you can use spells later on to fight in combat, but the game felt a little easy, and I just wish there was maybe a difficulty setting or just something. And as well as the combat, when you die in the game or if you don't go to bed on time, you don't really lose anything, and I would just wish there was more stakes with that because it feels like you can just kind of do whatever and not have to worry. Of course, some people may like that, but I just wish there was more stakes. A difficulty setting or a slider to turn this on or off could really fix it. Wrapping up on the cons, I do want to show you guys these cutscenes. I love how they animate the cutscenes in the game. They're very comic book-like and very artistic, and I just really like this feature. It feels really unique to the game. Now, finally, I'm going to talk about the price. I wanted to save this for the end because I have pros and cons about it. I think $60 for a farming sim game is a little steep, but they are providing 2 future content packs, whether that be on Switch or PC. If you buy the $60 version, you're going to get a future content pack maybe this winter, and then another one possibly next summer. Do we know what's in these content packs? No, but I'm assuming we'll find out very soon. If you don't want the content packs, if you're not sure you're going to like the game, the $40 option is there on PC. Sadly, it is not on Switch at this time. To wrap up, I just want to say thank you and congratulations to the developers. I think overall this game is going to be a big success, and I think it's so cute and unique, and I just hope to see it grow and see what they do with it in the future. That being said, I would love to see them add more difficulties or some sliders in the game just to give people a bit more options when it comes to content and more stakes to the game. And as well as more dialogue. I'd really love to see these characters feel more enriched with dialogue so you can really get into the story. But overall, I really love the game and I can't wait to play it more. I'll be playing it on my Twitch channel with friends, so please come check it out. Just want to say thank you again for watching today's video. I'm going to try and do some gaming content every once in a while, but if you don't already know, I do makeup content weekly on my Instagram and my other YouTube channel, and I do stream on Twitch where I will be playing Fae Farm. So if you want to come watch me and catch me on a different channel, our links will be in the description, and I will see you later. Bye, girlies!